Trigger warning: to protect the identity of the children involved, I warn you not to mention any names. I encourage you to share this post, which has been approved by the family. Yesterday, a Queensland father was sentenced to a crime of a vile nature, which is every parent's worst nightmare. To protect the post from being flagged, I must be cautious with the words that I use. Repeated inappropriate conduct with a child, domestic violence offence. Personally, I can't decipher which one is worse, the crime itself or the sentencing process. This particular sentence carries a maximum term of life imprisonment. The Queensland courts yesterday sentenced him to 3 years. He's eligible for parole today. You see, the PDF file was already in custody after he pled guilty in October of 23. 1 count of rape, domestic violence. 4 counts of indecent treatment of a child under 16. Under 12, he's lineal descendant. Those charges have a maximum sentence of 7 years and some have life. He got 4. I'm bringing this to your attention because it seems that the Queensland justice system has more concerns over people's property than what they do in protecting our most vulnerable. To know that a criminal could be sentenced to 7 years for breaking and entering into someone's home and stealing property, but a PDF file gets a total of 7 years for damaging 2 children for life. I guess it's a good thing that Daniel's laws just passed in Parliament to help parents, because the government's not exactly helping our children, are they? Repeat offenders, 7 years. I'm genuinely concerned. Why is the government protecting these people, giving them a slap on the wrist? And I would like to know why. You want to go on about adult crime, adult time, but don't punish adults that hurt children.
I still remember my court date like it was yesterday. It took how many months for you to even plead guilty? Now we are here again, for the 2nd time. I still remember the day I found out that you had done it again. It was mid-November, and I was using my auntie's iPad when I seen a message pop up from my mum. It was a reply to my auntie's message. I knew exactly what these messages meant. It meant that not only did you smeggily abuse me, but you also done it to my brother. Over the next few days, I would listen to Mum while she was on the phone without her knowing. That's when I learned that my big brother was cutting himself. All because of what you did. He was blaming himself. When it wasn't his fault, it was all yours. That was when all my trauma came back. I relived everything you had done. Everything you had put my mother through. I even started having flashbacks of what you did to me. I remember breaking down to my mom's boyfriend, who I now call my stepdad, and I'm proud to call him that. I know he did it again. I couldn't stop crying for hours. It went on for days. I felt so bad for my brother. I knew that my family were going to go through tough times ahead. You were supposed to be the one to protect us, not the one to hurt us. Yet you not only hurt my brother and myself, but the rest of my family. I hate you so much that words can't even express. Not once have I called you Dad. I can't even bring myself to call you that. I'm so ashamed to even say your name. You hurt me and my big brother physically and my mother mentally. We will be left with trauma for our whole lives. I know with the support from my amazing strong mom and stepdad, we will get through this. As we have created a loving, strong family unit, which is more than what we had with you.
Here we go again. It honestly feels like yesterday that I was here reading this same sort of thing, but for a different child. Yet it's been 2 years and 17 days. Since the 6th of September 2021, which is exactly 4 years, 2 months, and 11 days, I've been having to help myself and my children mentally to deal with the most disgusting crimes a person can ever commit. Imagine how I felt on the 1st of June 2023, when you finally pled guilty, after 21 months of pure hell, to the crimes on my daughter, and then again on the 30th of October 23, when you were finally sentenced. I honestly thought I was done with it all, but nope. On the 20th of November 2023, my world came crashing down again. My son told me what you did to him. After I questioned his rebellious behavior, my once loving, kind, respectful child was becoming disrespectful, getting in fights, and doing things he shouldn't be doing. It all made sense to me now. Why he was so adamant to be at the court sentencing for his sister. He wanted a piece of justice for himself. I guess with you now in jail, he felt safer to tell someone. He was scared you would come after us if there was 2 cases against you. I hate when June, September, October, and November come around now, as it's filled with so much anxiety, anger, and hurt because of what you did. June, when you first pled guilty for the crimes you committed against my daughter, to losing my Nan in the midst of the storm you had created. I had to work 100 hours a fortnight to pay for lawyers and refinance a house that you thought you were entitled to, even though you had only been there less than 6 months. September. It all started with my daughter telling me about what you had been doing to you finally being charged. Our wedding date, which is now our divorce date. October. You were finally sentenced, yet sat in your chair and mouthed, "I'm sorry." What? Were you honestly sorry? Or are you just sorry you got caught? And now, November, when my son felt safe enough to tell me what you did to him, police reports, to now, sitting here being sentenced for the second time for similar crimes. My counselor and my children's counselor believe we all have complex trauma, which is caused by you, and everything you did and what you put us through. A report to the Royal Commissioner updated on the 9th of December 2024 stated 95% of children that were smigully abused experience mental health-related issues, including depression, anxiety, PTSD, and substance abuse, with the percentage of attempted lewiside and lewiside varying pending the extent of the smeg abuse and the support and treatment after the abuse. I state the above because my children have already contemplated lewiside, and both were self-harming because of the crimes you committed against them. You put my children in the statistics, and for that, I will never forgive you. You should remember, in the 11 years that we were together, I hated saying I hate someone, because I felt it was such a strong word, so I would say dislike instead. But I can definitely say I hate you. I hate you for the financial strain you put me through. I hate you for the time I had to spend away from my children, for the money I saved for lawyers, trying to take my home. Most of all, I hate you for what you did to my children and the trauma that lies ahead in their future. For this, I will never forgive you. As you're probably aware by now, not once have I referred to the children as yours or ours. You do not deserve the right to be called a father. No real father or stepfather would have done what you have done. Your rights as a father are revoked. You do not deserve to ever call my children yours. Throughout this traumatizing ordeal, I do have to be grateful for a few things. The amazing partner I now have. The last 3 years, he has done nothing but support myself and my amazing 3 children. The support from my friends and family, even when you tried to turn them against me, saying I was lying about it all. Yet, here you are, for the second time, pleading guilty. I think the most important thing I'm grateful for is the knowledge of just how strong, resilient, brave, and indestructible my children and I are. You thought you could break us? Oh boy, were you wrong. For 1 year and 9 months, you pled not guilty for the crimes against my daughter and 2 years for my son. You made them make police reports, view evidence, think they were going on the stand, just for you to turn around and plead guilty when you knew from the start you were guilty. Do you have any idea how traumatizing that is to a child? You sit here in this courtroom for a second time to be sentenced for heinous crimes committed against my children. I plead to the court to lock this monster up. This is exactly what he is. He preys on innocent children who trusted him for his own sexual pleasures. I believe this is the worst crime you could possibly do, as you destroy their lives forever. Myself and my children now have a life sentence because of the crimes he did.